Kane is in the building.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Cerritos College. It is the site for tonight's CIF Southern Section Open Division quarterfinal basketball game between the Long Beach Poly Jackrabbits and the number 2 seed, the Chino Hills Huskies. These two teams met in the Battle Zone tournament. The final of that tournament, it was Chino Hills winning 78-75. For Chino Hills, they need to stop the inside game of Long Beach Poly, particularly Zafir Williams. As far as Chino Hills goes, how well does LaMelo Ball feel tonight? His ankle has been bothering him down the stretch here in a couple of games, but they do have LaMelo, they do have Eli, and they do have Onyeka Okongwu. The Huskies are trying to reach their third straight semifinal berth in the Open Division. We'll bring you highlights, we'll bring you interviews right after the game. The Huskies would get started with their senior leader, LaMelo Ball. Puts this 2 in, and while Poly would depend on their senior leader, Zafir Williams. The teams trading baskets early. Miles Johnson with the lay-in here. Then the Huskies would get into the running game. LaMelo connecting with Eli Scott, 2 easy points. On the other end, Jeremiah Sadler gets this shot to go down for Long Beach Poly, but it was only a matter of time before Chino Hills would get that crowd going. Mello to Eli Scott. 16-14, end to 1. Second quarter, LaMelo would miss this shot. Scott on the rebound. Back to LaMelo, 2 more points. The hustle of Chino Hills really came through, but the hero tonight would be 6'9" Onyeka Okongwu. He hits a 3 here, then he gets it and just inside the arc. He's going to make it once again. Poly had to keep it close, and they would with their outside shooting, but LaMelo is going to start to take over. Takes on 2 defenders right here, and when they collapse, that means somebody's open, and in this particular case, it's Onyeka once again. 2-handed, coming right down the lane. Then, going the other way, outside, Onyeka once again, long 3, hits that one. Huskies up 8 points at the half, third quarter action. Look at this one. Long 3-point shot by LaMelo. Then more hustle by the Huskies. Their big men getting inside, scoring after the miss. Then Scott to Okongwu. Hustles, 2 more points once again. Then from outside, hitting another 3. The third 3-point shot of the night. And then on the other end, defense with plays like that one right there. More Mello. Breaks down the D, dishes to Scott. Easy lay-in. Huskies starting to put away. 15-point lead, end of 3. Great hustle play after this miss. LaMelo gets his own rebound. And here's an example of the pace of play. 2-on-1, Long Beach Poly. They score. Then going the other way, here come the Huskies. Mello straight to the basket with an easy lay-in. Then Daryl Polt with the 3. It's good. Getting right back in again. LaMelo from long range. He's going to stop. He's going to pull up. He's going to miss, but watch Okongwu coming late right there and lays it in. He led all scorers with 29 points. And how about this? The best pure shooter on the Huskies. Can't leave him alone. This is what happens when you don't close him down. Then LaMelo once again. Long range, he finished with 28 points on the night. Here comes LaMelo once again. Watch 21 on this play and see his hustle. There he is. He starts out, and here he comes in. Off the miss, slams it home. Once again, it was the hustle play of Chino Hills on this missed shot with the rebound. Outside to LaMelo, he gets another chance at it, buries the 3. And that's what he did in the second half, especially right here. With 3 minutes left, they iced it. Huskies are moving on to the Galen Center
It's just like past games that we had. We just keep putting it on him. We're a very conditioned team. You're going to see a lot more from him these next couple games. Watch out. He's coming with a vengeance. He's seen it before, and it's time. It's his time. Pretty much just to go out there and, they're going to come to fight, but they're not going to be able to match us. And when we play like that the whole game in intensity and have defense, it's hard to stop us.
Talk about LaMelo and his shooting from the outside, especially in the end of the third quarter, into the fourth quarter. Melo
just keeps playing. It's nothing you guys haven't seen. The game it's a game of runs, so you'll see him miss, but then best believe he's going to come back and make about 4 or 5 in a row.
What does this team need to do Friday night at the Galen Center to win that semifinal game?
We continue playing defense and continue playing our pace. I say it again, keep up with us. We're hard to stop.
Coach, second half, started hitting threes. Right?
Yeah, they hit their threes. They played well. That team didn't win 60 games or whatever the record was for no reason. Big O, that was the guy who really killed us. He hit 4 threes. We were kind of letting him open, and he hit his shots. And, they played today. They made their shots. We didn't make ours, so you see what the score was.
Yeah, talk about that. That came out of left field. Nobody's seen him hit threes like that.
Yeah, that was the plan. He made them, though. You guys, every game, to win as many games as they've won in a row, you got to have different guys step up at different times, and that's what they do.
How about your group of kids? They fought all year long, and even they fought tonight.
We're going to fight. We're always going to fight. I wish we could have made a couple more shots and stuff, but it is what it is. You can only play this team so much. You can fight as hard as you want, but you got to make shots in the end.
My ankle's good. I've been working it out, and it feels strong.
Notice you got it taped before the game, and how did it just felt pretty good out there? Looks like you guys were off to a slow start, you in the first half, but in the second half you turned it around. What'd you do differently?
We just kept our hard pace, kept the up-tempo game, made sure they didn't get threes and rebound, and that led us to the win.
So now you're going to face Mater Dei. It's a very different Mater Dei team than one you faced earlier in the season, because now they got a 7'2" center in there. What are the challenges that present to you?
We're just going to come out and run them, play our game up-tempo, and they got to run with us.
You think that's one of the things that Bull's, one of his weaknesses, that he's not going to be able to run with you guys?
Yeah, the goal is to get him tired.
Second half shooting, and what you did differently in the first
one? Just kept my confidence and kept shooting.
Seemed like they were a really physical team. I remember from you guys played them early on in December. What did they do differently, or what did you do differently in this game tonight?
We rebound more. That's what we did.
On the 17-9 run, when you guys took the lead and you started hitting threes, raining them, you guys hit 3 pretty much in a row. Did you kind of feel that their spirit was broken at that point?
Definitely.
So now you get Mater Dei once again, third time you've played them. Last time you guys blew them out in the playoffs. Earlier in the year you beat them. Now you're going to play them at the Galen Center in a big arena. What are you looking forward to in that game?
Just to get the win. That's it.
Eli, let's talk about that game tonight. Big dunks, big plays, highlight plays. What was it like playing in front of this crowd tonight?
It was fun. It was a packed crowd, and we were just feeding off their energy.
Were you feeding off also? I seen a Loyola coach out there was showing them what you can do out there. Is that what you're doing?
Nah, I just play the same whether they're there or not.
Well, let's talk about in the second half, especially when you guys used the run, the 17-9 run in the third quarter. What did you guys do differently?
Nothing much. We just came out and just kept playing. Didn't let anything affect us.
Did you kind of feel that they were trying to slow the game down in the beginning, and then once you guys started taking the lead, they started playing your game and it worked into your hands?
Yeah, that usually always happens. Whenever we play them, they try to slow us down because they're a slower-paced team.
So now a big game against Mater Dei. It'll be the third time you guys have had to play them. 2 times in the playoffs, 1 time earlier this year. What do you guys need to do to win at the Galen Center?
Just keep playing our game.
Oh, come on. What else? What are you guys going to do? You got Bull 7'2" in the middle. What's it going to be like playing against him?
He's just another big.
So tonight, Chino Hills comes out with the win, 98-74. Big second half for the Huskies. That's going to propel them into the semifinal game, their third semifinal in the last 3 years in the Open Division. It'll be at the Galen Center against Mater Dei. Tickets, if not sold out yet, they will be sold out by Friday night. This is Tom Kiss from Cerritos College reporting for the Southern California Newspaper Group.